Alright. So we're on a cooldown. But that's okay, because we're safe here. Woo! Alright. That attempt was scary. And it just reminded me how unprepared I am for these things. We did get some stuff. Not a whole lot of stuff, but stuff. We did get a broken spawner. So that's something. Do I have steel to repair my bow? Yes, I do. I just don't know how to, if I need an anvil to do that or if I can do that in a crafting. One of these has steel in it. There we go. Where is my bow? Did I just put it away? I did. Do I just do this, or do I need an anvil? Probably need an anvil. Do I have an anvil? I do. Alright. Woo. Fixed. Alright, because this tin one is not that great. It doesn't say how, but it's not. Arrow flight speed, bonus damage speed. It doesn't have those stats written on it. I don't know if I can repair my yo-yo. I don't have diamonds to repair my yo-yo, so that's going to be a challenge. So let's remake some stuff. We've got an axe that's gonna break. Alright. Blocks. We're gonna need more food here pretty soon. I did have the rats make some more brownies. So we have those. I think what we might try next time is, I think I might spawn in another rat and we can learn about making an enemy rat. An enemy rat. Oh, a fighter rat. Alright, so... apples. And for the dairy, grain, vegetable, protein, we needed fruit, and I was gonna do, should I just keep doing fruit juice? I don't see why not. We'll put the Booly's brew away that we didn't use, because that's fine. And the goo packs. We have 7 of these. We needed 11. We need 8. So we need 1 more turbo tube in order to do this one. Okay. So that also told me I'm probably not ready for the nether. Let's put you on just so that I can swap you. And we'll put this in here. All right. Take a breather real quick. Sip of coffee. That was attempt at a dungeon. WINRY'S style. We haven't gotten very far in there. Oh boy. So, I don't know. Yeah. Not looking forward to... Yeah, not looking forward to that. Okay, so let's take a look at some of this other stuff. Now, I know I'd really like to get some food going. I'd also like to get a submarine. As far as food, this is the start. And we get seeds. As you may have already discovered, temps are too low and pressure is too high to grow crops in the ocean depths. This must happen at the water's surface. Use scaffolding to place blocks above the water to build a platform. So we need to make some replaceable scaffolding. Fragile, replaceable. Yes, fruit is a little low. Alright, so we made that, and we do need to go all the way up to the surface to create our farms. To do that, how are we gonna get all the way up there? Almost 200 blocks. Because we've got a couple of things. Oh wait, wrong button. Because there is this here. Until you have access to teleportation later, the safest way to traverse short to medium distances in the water is viaducts. See, that's to me not a short distance. But I get some money if I make these. Great for getting up to your farm and down to your... Well, okay. It says you technically suggested to do... So let's do these. Let's do these. Okay, how do you make these? We need a bunch of bronze and some glass in a blacksmith's workshop to make the untreated ones. Bronze is... We have some. We have some. Remind me again what the percentage is for bronze. We need 1 tin to 2 copper. And we need it to be dust form. So, yeah, we don't have an automated way to make dusts right now. There's just these methods. And we don't have any way of melting them down into an alloy either. Not until we can get into embers. Stamp base, stamper, needs iron, copper, and Caymanite bricks, so... And then what else was needed for embers to melt at embers? Trying to remember. It's like I said, it's been a little while since we've played with embers, so we need... Trying to see if I can recognize the block. It's a bin. See, this actually creates the ingots. There's the fluid melter.
For your
Furnace, copper, iron. So this is, we can access ember stuff. And it may be worth getting into for ore processing, because I don't think we have anything unlocked yet for ore processing. We might be able to need to do some embers. What are you? They're really pretty. The sealed planks are pretty. Building, building, that's where my head's at. Building. Pressure refinery. That is... This is, I think, to improve the amount of ember. Boy, do you guys remember my playthrough with Exoria where we had to do some of this stuff? It's been a while. And this is the rekindled version, so there's a bunch of newer things in here. Like, what's a steam engine do? Ouch. All right, let's look at the quests real quickly. We're gonna do these, but I want to see void mining. You're already starting to do ember stuff here in order to do the ore and the quarrying. None of this shows ore processing. Do we want to go that direction? We can't unlock any of those yet. Magma crucible, transposer. That might be our direction for now. I don't see any other suggested direction for ore processing other than continuing to use furnaces, which I'd rather not. I think this embers method, I think doubles it. I think you melt a... Oh wait, but I don't think we can put what we're getting from the sluices into the what are they? Chunks? What are they? Abrupt Alpaca, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's throw some gravel in there real quick. And let's think about this. Put you there. We can alloy in here. Can we do it directly? Why did I forget about this kiln? Okay, well, thank you. I still want to figure out ore processing beyond furnaces. And chunk. Uses. Furnace. The modular machinery alloy smelter. That's really all we can do with this until we can get to ores. Okay, well, good to know. It's just we're getting all of these ember shards, and I have this feeling that we're getting way more than we're ever gonna need. Ever. Okay, back to these. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, plus 3 glass. Let's see if we have any glass in here, if we need to make any. We have glass, so we have enough to do 1 recipe, which table blacksmiths. And then what tools do I need? The hammer. Could have swore I had one, so let's just try to find it. There it is. Hammer. That makes 16, which of course we need to make almost 200 to go all the way up to the surface. Does that not work? I set it up and they're pointing down and oh, they don't work that way. They must need to point into the base, perhaps. Yep. Okay, so now it's running again. Woohoo! Okay. So we get money for doing this one. Oh, we need to make 32, so we need that. We need you. Okay. Let's just make all of these. So far, we've got 100. All right, how much money did we get from that? Yay. Great. So we need to do this another couple of times when we have the stuff for it. All right, what's the next step for viaducts? You have to soak your viaducts in creosote to slicken their polymer shell. Toss 8 viaducts into a bucket worth of creosote to get the job done. This is fluid to item transformation. Uh-huh. I wonder. Let's grab you and place you over here. And we need to get rid of the water. And put it there. All right, now we're just gonna chuck all of those there. All of them. And just okay, there's a start. How many did that do? That did a stack. And then we can do it again. There goes that pick. All right. So we get, ooh, we get a basic drawer. That'll actually come in handy over here as I've been swapping these out. So if we break you, put you there, and we're gonna put embers because this looks like there's a lot of them. And these, the capacity of them has been greatly increased. Yes, Giz. Hi, Gizmo. Let's put redstone in one and the coal. Hello. And that'll be good for now. We'll figure out what that third one will be eventually. The clay one here is already full, so I have a feeling I'm going to be using that for using it for building blocks. And we're going to get this emptied because I didn't want this to connect. All right. Next. Yeah, crescent hammer. Simply right-click on any portion of the viaduct with a compatible wrench to make an entrance-exit point. Click with your hand to open the config GUI where you can set a name for the entry point. Be aware that these are not good for very long-range transport as chunk loading becomes a problem. But they'll be fine for our farms because I'm going to go straight up. Straight up. So they'll be the same chunk. So a crescent hammer is iron and tin. That's the same recipe that it is in other packs. So there we go. Now we do need to make more of these. So let's see about this. It was the blacksmith's. This will give us another 32. That won't be enough because we need almost 200. So we're going to need more bronze. Let's put the copper in there. Copper. Get that going. But this will be a start. Where are we wanting to put this? I'm guessing since this is kind of where we're... this is the hub. We could come in from the hub because we're going to unlock all of these things. Hello, rocket squid. I heard you. Oops, it's not in the same spot. Still not in the same spot. It's over here, huh? Okay, well, we'll fix that. Okay. So then it said to click on this with an empty hand. Oh wait. Give me. Click on that to create an opening. And then with an empty hand to name it. Oh, WINRY. Well, everyone's gonna know it's a base. That, can't we? So we don't have anything up there yet, but we're gonna. All right, you. All right, that gives us a decent amount to get some creosote and dip. We have a bunch of creosote here. Let's all of those there. Looks like they're all done. How many did that leave us? So 60. We need 2 more buckets. Oh, we totally have it. Okay. Woohoo! So our next step is to get another hot pack and start bringing these up to the surface. We need some whatever building blocks we're going to use for the beginning of our farm. The most things we have is prismarine probably, or cobble. We could just start with cobble. I have some here. Let's collect some. Actually, we're getting stone. How much do we have for stone? Just take a stack of stone with us. Okay. And then we're gonna switch to you. And then we need to go up to the surface. Okay, what are the rest of these? It is advised that you start a basic farm ASAP since you will need a balanced diet to stay healthy, not to mention a lot of corn for ethanol. Good point. I don't have corn yet, so let's make a hoe and we get melon seeds. What do we get here? Lumium gear and a flux capacitor. Okay, so I don't have... I'm so unorganized. Woo, iron hoe. We get melon seeds. Even some form of primitive automation is available early. Vanilla and thermal expansion shears have the ability to harvest crops when used from a dispenser. View the tooltip to see the coverage area they will harvest. Ooh. Harvest, the smallest is harvest a 3x3. That's pretty darn cool. 5x5 for the alloy ones, which we could do bronze. We just made them. Constantan's not that bad to make either. So that's good to know. We'll have to go raid the ships that we've seen for dispensers. I know I have 4. So once we get that automated, we could totally, well, could definitely make, we're gonna make some iron ones just for now to do the quest, but now that I know, we might do some basic automation. Got some more melon seeds. Apparently they want us to do melons. And then we need a dispenser, which I've got. DOS. Dispenser. So we get a wood storage crate. We already know about those because we've got so many of them. So I'll pop you in there. And then you don't have to hover over your dispenser. Pressing the button every few seconds to harvest the crops. Make a redstone clock to pulse once per second, activating the dispenser as needed. Cool! And we get beetroot seeds. Okay, so the redstone clock. Nickel plates. Oh, we need to go to the nether. So we won't be able to do that till we get to the nether. So there's a wall. We have other crops. Where have I put them? We have kale and okra. And then we just got wheat seeds. Where did we put those? And chickpeas. I've never grown chickpeas. Chickpea They look like that. They're a vegetable. Alright. Looks like you can use it in just about anything that needs vegetables. Look at that. Holy smokes. Top tier food. Ooh. Need the top tier food, man. Oh, if only we could get onions. Look at this. We could totally do liver and onions. Hot dish. That one looks awesome. Oh, this we can make garden soup. Good to know. It's got 2 vegetables. Ah, we can make flour. With chickpeas we can make flour. Which means we won't have to eat turd brownies for the grain. All right. Okay, so we're in our swim gear. Let's see how well we do here. Let's drink. Let's get a hot pack. Oh, it's nighttime. The reason I'm adding is because at nighttime it is really cold up there. So let's see if we can sleep. Get down, Loki. Come on. We got 5 minutes before dinner. You can wait. Okay, so I'm not leaving. Okay, whatever. Oh, let's. There we go. Think we're gonna make it up there before we run out of oxygen? We're almost there. We're at 220. Woo! We have reached the surface. Oh, and that's the last one. Alright. And we are almost frozen here. You can see our little blue dot. But, Crescent Ranch, you open. And we're gonna name you Farm. Put one of your melon seeds in there. And if we click on you, there we go. Okay, so hopefully that will work, that we don't need to be up a little higher. Oh, it's doing the best it can. It's so cold at nighttime here, so cold. Edward has just reported another score. His second game of the night. He got a 161. So he's doing really well tonight. He's doing really well. Alright, so what I'm going to do is make 5x5 farms. Since the shears that we're going to use will eventually be... Oh, we're getting real cold. The shears we're eventually going to use will be one of the alloyed blends that does a 5x5 in front of it. So there's going to be one farm. Do we need to light it up? Yep. So we're going to need to do that. And let's make this a little bigger on these sides. The torches are going to keep us a little warmer. And I think it'll be even warmer still if we make this like a greenhouse. So if we enclose it, we should be even better. So we're gonna put a torch out here for now. And we'll plant our chickpeas here. And we'll plant our wheat over here, which will also be for grain, of course. And then we have melons. We'll do melons here. Okay. Is that all of our seeds? It does appear that it is all of our seeds. Okay, we have the beginnings of a farm. We could grow our carrots that we've been getting from the strainer process, but let's see how long it takes. Well, that's pretty cool that we can see. Well, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. I like it. So now we have farms up there. It's time for me to feed the kitty cats, so I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, because next we're going to keep going in that quest book and see what the next things are to do. Don't go anywhere. Boy, the neighbors next door have decided it's time to be loud and noisy. Hopefully the mic's not picking them up because, ugh. Alright. I do not know if... Maybe we should have put these out. I do not know if the, we're too far away from the farm or if it's since we're in the same chunk, it'll still grow. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Guess we'll find out. I should have put these up there. I only have one shears, and this is a 3x3, so meh. We'll plan that for a future visit. Same with the hoe. We're done with this pack. We need to refresh it. Did we take all of the alloy out of there? Okay. How are we doing on here? Great. Let's get you in here. Let you run some more. Okay. Shall we work towards our submarine? My mind just went blank there. We can work towards our submarine, or we can work towards this stuff. I think I'd rather do some progress on our submarine. See how if we can get very far in that. So let's get going. See where we are. We start here. This is the submarine, and this is the power for the submarine. Okay, so we need 2 hang gliders. Aluminum plates. Do I have aluminum plates? I do, but what was that fluid? I don't think we have that. Solder. That is another quest here. This is solder blend, which is lead and tin. And then one of those in a furnace gives us solder wire. And the solder wire we need 6 of with a bucket to get a bucket of it. So if we get 2 per, or we need to do the thing 3 times. So what was the blend again? So we need 6 lead and 3 tin dust. Oh, let's see, we had started to do stuff in here. Go, go, go. All right, and then that was in the chemist's table. That'll give us the solder blend that we can then smelt into wire. And with a bucket, give us a solder bucket. And the hang glider, well, actually we're going to be completing the solder wire recipe first. Let's pull these out so we can get it. Oh, we need 6. We need all of them. Getting there. And that's running. And that's almost done. Go, go, go! Faster! Okay, there's the 6 solder wire. Oh, it took it. We have to do them again. I should have read that. Didn't read. Didn't read that it said consume. But this doesn't take super long. I think jumping on the other crusher takes less time, but it uses more of your food, hunger, nutrition stuff, stats. So it's a toss-up which one you really want to do. Alright, so we have 3 more. That gave me enough, right? Alright, chemist table. And then we'll smelt these. This doesn't have any fuel in it. And this one's almost out of fuel, so I really need to put some fuel in there, don't I? I was doing charcoal for that, wasn't I? Because I just have so much wood. And this boring old furnace for that. And then can you make these into tiny? Yep. Getting there. Alright. And then... Good. So we don't have to craft it again. I don't know why I wasn't looking through that. Alright, so then we have the aluminum plates. What table is the hang glider made in? Engineers. Uh-huh. Why does that say basic? I don't remember making a basic one. Okay. There we go. We have solder left. I should empty this. And we can pick it up. Is that the right table? Yeah. There we go.